Moving on to Gunsmith 19, we have a marksman rifle called the SVDS. Change this to the SVDS adapter, then on the bottom we want to change the SVD to the SVDS. Sorry, change our pistol grip to the PSVDS adapter. Add our grip, which will just be the MOE-AK. And add our stock, which is up the top here. This one here will be the UBR Gen 2 in black. Okay, now we want to change our foregrip, our upper band. Remove this. And then also we want to change our dust cover to the SVDS CDC. We can add on our SAG M1 chassis down the bottom. And then while we're here, we might as well add our sight, which is the March Tactical. So you want the Lobolev 30mm. And then you want the 3-24x42 March Tactical Scope. Down the front, we're going to remove our front sight and then add the SVDS threaded barrel adapter. Then we can add on our suppressor. And I think that is everything. Oh, make sure you remove the magazine. And we are done. Save that as Gunsmith 19. On to Gunsmith 20, which is the Springfield Armory M1A. For the M1A, we've got to change our stock on the right to the Archangel. We've got to change our magazine to the 20 round. Up the front is an empty one. For the muzzle, you want to change that to the M8. And then we want to add the LS321 Holosun tactical device, and then the AMM mount in the top right. Then we want to add the T1 reflex sight. The green mount one, we want to add the UTG-4P mount, and then the top right, the KHF 34mm mount, ring mount, and then the ATACR rifle scope. That's it for the M1A. Save that as Gunsmith 20. And we'll move on to Gunsmith 21. Gunsmith 21, we have the Remington 700. So bolt action rifles, Remington 700. Remington 700. There's actually two parts to this gunsmith task. There's this rifle, the M700, and a separate pistol. So when we save them, we'll just save them as Gunsmith 21.1 and 21, or 21-1 and 21-2. With the Remington 700, we want to remove our magazine first of all. Then we want to add, change to the Mod-X Gen 3 stock. We'll add our MIAD pistol grip, and we'll add our carbine buffer tube, and then the DS150 stock. We can also add our handguard, which will be the Mod-X handguard. Head down the front, change our end cap to the Wave 762 muzzle brake, and then add the Wave QD suppressor. Now we can go back to our mount, which is the green one, and add the Mod-X rail mount. Then we can add an RN34, which are these ones here, the Recnagle Air Attack 34 ring mount. And then we can add the Smith Inventor PM2 5x25, 5-25x56. That should be everything for this gun. Save that as Gunsmith 21-1. And then we'll move on to the pistol for 21-2. Alright, for Gunsmith 21, the other half, the other part of 21, we have the M1911 pistol. This one's pretty simple. You just got to change the grip and put a blue laser onto this mount. And also add your compensator. That's it. Done. Save that one as Gunsmith 21-2. Good to go. Alright. Gunsmith 22 is the Colt M4A1. Kitted out with a Reaper R on it. So to do that, we'll start with our barrel length. We'll change this down to 260mm. We're going to change our stock to the M7A1. So where it says carbine, change that to M7A1. Go down around to our magazine, change this to the Stanag, not the Stanag, the Mag 5-60 round mag. And then we're going to change our pistol grip to the Graal S, so black one with holes through it. Now we're going to go up the top to where it says M4 carbine, and we're going to change our foregrip to the MK10RL foregrip, down the bottom with all the holes in it. We're going to remove the charging handle, and we're going to place the D-Lock IRD sight mount on, as well as the Reap IR and the eye cup that goes on the IR. That's it for the back end of the gun. Let's go to the front. We've got to add the gas block, which is just the MK12. Down the bottom, add our foregrip rail, and then add a foregrip. The Ossevot's black, I think, is the one you need. Ossevet's black P2 foregrip. Yeah, you can add the QDC 550 flash suppressor and the NT4 sound suppressor in tan. I don't think it matters, but I always do the tan one because that's what it says on the wiki. That's it. That's the gun built. Save that one as Gunsmith 22. And we'll move on to 23. Gunsmith 23 is the Mark 47 Mutant. We'll start out with our barrel length. It needs to be 409mm. You can change the foregrip to the N6 split. Leave the ambidextrous charging handle. Leave the CMMG buffer tube. Change the ripstock grip. Change the ripstock stock over to the HKE1. Which is the first one there. Go down to your foregrip and change it over to the F1 standard 2 or skeletonized style 2. Down to the magazine, we want the big drum AKA16. Up to our foregrip, we want the SFG skeletonized foregrip. Add a gas block, just the CMMG gas block is fine. To our suppressor, sorry, our muzzle device, we want the Atlas 7, which is the white one. And then we can add a side mounted flashlight laser, the Glock GTL21. Now we add our sight, which is the UH-1 Vortex Razor sight, and remove our rear sight. Save as Gunsmith 23. Make sure you remove that rear sight, or it'll be overweight. Gunsmith 24 is the SR25 marksman rifle. Okay, with the SR25 we're going to start by removing our rear sight. We're going to change our charging handle to the ambidextrous, leave the carbine buffer tube, and then change the soft mod over to the PRS Gen 3 black down the bottom left. We're going to change our grip, our pistol grip over to the ergo grip. And then take our 20 round mag, change it out for a 10 round magazine. Up the front, we're going to put a M-Lock 4.1 inch rail mount on, and then a SE5 angled foregrip. And then next to that, we're going to put the M-Lock RL mount, and the DBAL PL tactical device. Up the front, for the barrel, we're going to put on the PRS QDC sound suppressor. Up the top, remove our sight for the front, and at the very top, we're going to put the angled, what is it called? The angled backup mount, the FFBW Weaver base, and the FF3 sight. And then on the right top corner, we're going to put the FLIR RS32 thermal. And the gun is done. Save that one as Gunsmith 24, I believe it is. And we're on to Gunsmith 25, the last one. Right, for the PKP, remove the rear sight, add the USP1 sight and the eye cup up the top. Then remove the stock and replace with the PT-2. You're going to add the butt stock on the end, and then add the AK-74 Bakelite pistol grip underneath. Change the main grip to the saw. That's the back section done. We want to change our barrel over to the PKM barrel and remove these legs. Now we're going to go add the handguard, add the TBL laser to the side here, and then up the top we're going to add the DTK-1P muzzle brake. That's it. Save that as GS25. And that's it, guys. That's all 25 of the gunsmiths. If I missed anything, let me know. Some of them have little, some of them have to be folded, or some of them have to make sure the chamber's empty. If there's any that I've missed, I'll put a little note in the video. Hopefully that makes it a bit quicker and easier to complete all the tasks. I know I hated having to redo them every wipe, so hopefully that makes it a bit quicker. Anyway, leave us a like, and share this with your mates in Discord. Hopefully it helps them. I'll see you in Tarkov.